People queue up for petrol since last evening. Chaotic situation witnessed at PCTC after the oil depot suddenly shuts down. More oil tankers, trucks with food and essential items are expected to arrive at Imphal tonight. Publishers, journalists and persons working in print media held sit-in at Kisampan. And Neroka FC Sangakpham enters the final of the 11th Manipur State League. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You are watching Primetime English News. I am Tensubam Ranita with the top stories and latest news of the day. Chaos erupted at the PCTC oil pump in Khuyathong after the oil pump was closed suddenly and people waiting for their turn objected to the closing of the pump. Since morning, PCTC oil pump supplied petrol and diesel to the public. Around 1 in the afternoon, the oil pump was suddenly closed without giving any prior information to the public who were waiting for their turn in the line. Dejected public appealed to the government to supply fuel to the public to avoid inconveniences. It is worth mentioning here that according to a press release issued by Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution PCTC pump has been allocated 12 kiloliter of petrol, which is the highest amount of petrol allocated to any oil pumps.
Yamna manungda Hauji Hariba Tayo Kalab Hirisiga PCTC Manunda Yana Moina Karigum Manunda Blake the Tadok Pra Karino Matago Piba Mangre Maram the Moichin Toku Karino Moina Chitok Tabatarde who you Sauroy Miam Priam Lep Sauroy the Moina Chito is Maram se Karino Yara the public Awab se Yang Yarimukai Sarkarna Namamukai petrol pump Hangu Pumnamak Singsida Mayam Siki Pin and Nama equal Yamdar the litter Mangamang Tango PVU blockade Pandana Lay Pumnamak UNC or so Amaboy Yanara Waris Hanabi Heraga, Tupumatam the Proyagi Awab say Koknabamta, Sarkar Honabu have say appeal thousand.
Soon after, people became aware of the arrival of some oil tankers in Imphal and their distribution at some oil pumps. A large number of four-wheelers as well as two-wheelers were seen lining up near oil pumps in and around Imphal with the hope to purchase a few liters of fuel. Today, petrol and diesel were available at 43 oil depots in Imphal East, Imphal West, Thawal, Bisnupur and Tamenglong districts. According to an official notification issued by Officer on Special Duty, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, 160 kiloliter of petrol and 180 kiloliter of diesel were distributed since early morning today. Members of AMZU were also given petrol at Imphal Oil Agency, Sangakpham. More oil tankers and trucks carrying food and essential items are expected to arrive at Imphal tonight. Around 100 vehicles loaded with different items have already left Khatkati for Imphal. The vehicles were escorted by security personnel and a police team led by SP Tamenglong. The vehicles included 29 petrol tankers, 19 diesel tankers, 18 LPG bullet trucks and trucks with food and essential items. Meanwhile, 93 oil tankers, 36 LPG bullet trucks and 150 trucks left Imphal today. The vehicles which are coming towards Imphal have reached Nungba and will be escorted till they reach Imphal. Meanwhile, the vehicles which left Imphal will be escorted by a team led by Tamenglong SP towards Jiribam. United NGOs Mission Manipur UNMM has urged the bodies concerned and civil society organizations to relax economic blockade for a few days on humanitarian ground. In a press release, the UNMM requested all concerned to hold dialogue and public discussion instead of calling for general strike, bandh and highway blockade. It also said the UNMM is apprehensive of unprecedented social conflicts and disturbances if people continue to suffer. A woman has alleged that she has been duped by a miscreant at the bank by using her Aadhaar card to exchange old notes. Konjembam Maipakpi of Nangamapal Nityananda today told Impact News that she went to the bank to exchange old notes using her Aadhaar card. She said she was told by the bank staff that someone has exchanged old notes from the bank using her Aadhaar card. Maipakpi said she sent her daughter to SBI Imphal branch with her Aadhaar card yesterday to exchange old notes as she was not feeling well. After verifying the Aadhaar card, a bank staff told her that a person has already exchanged money using the same Aadhaar card. Maipakpi said she never gave her Aadhaar card to anybody and urged the authority concerned to look into the matter.
Yaure, Kiudu Lepaga Yaure, Aduga Imanangi number city. Look to me higher. Manung the labor moina, imu. I number, you hire a got to mind a look to pyramid, come I don't do you know.
I Ichena, I my Aadhaar card say, Puraga Paisa, exchange to was upon Manung the labor, SBI, a propira Matunga, Paisa Lotoken at some matumda. Aadhaar number say, Paisa exchange to Lotok Ren Hire. Adudi Loto even me do canano. Tumbara Chaubra, Aduge address to prove to Pio have a matumda. Moye SBI stop na Pio Yadi Hire. The Masi, acquainted to even talk to Atopa talk Tanaba, Kitang Gomen Saitaki, Kitang Yangjan Bibio. Kara Matung Damona talk Tanaba Imaibian Halaman, Hoy Laiba, Ajizik Laiba, Singchiki Kalaga.
Newspaper publishers, journalists working in print media, persons related to printing department held a sit-in at Lairambi Community Hall at Kisampat Junction today. The sit-in was organized by All Manipur Newspaper Publishers Association. President of the association, Saubam Niladhaja, told Impact News that newspaper firms are facing problems in their daily business due to demonetization of Rs 500 and 1000 rupee notes by the centre on November 8. He said the sit-in is organized to highlight the problems facing them. Saubam Niladhaja appealed to the electronic media to join the agitation as the inconveniences are faced by all. He said publishers have submitted a memorandum to the RBI Chief General Manager P. Vijay Kumar regarding the problems. In a joint meeting held yesterday, the All Manipur Newspaper Publishers Association and the All Manipur Newspaper Sales and Distributors Association decided to stop publication of newspapers across the state. In a joint statement, the association said the decision to stop publication of newspaper was an after effect of demonetization of Rs 500 and 1000 currencies.
Department establishing Sinabiyani Havineva. Ara media Suzuki Yamaruba, Prazagi Tabak Toriba or government Tabak Toriba, Boigi, Haribasiki, Pisha, Lepasanga Sapi, Sisapisana Yaroin, Lokusu, Maduki, Palmi or messenger or never. A media Siki groups the Yaw driver. Yaw Ramina Queen and Sagin, Sanga Sapi, Loxalieva. Illegal, not a quay Loxali, but illegal activism over Tawina Queen Loxeva. At a high Noma. Akwai masi mari leba department mana authority mana nabe matang ni pan dena December tang kuntra bawa tha anigi meya go nimi yankai buki meya si noina samsai gi illegal lena lathok ba pesa si luxury kai gi noina hangmatam da akwai de khumom leiroi.
Representatives of Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee and Coordinating Committee today threw leaflets demanding inclusion of Meitei in the Scheduled Tribe list to the Chief Minister when he drove out of the bungalow on his way to the airport this afternoon around 1. Around 60 volunteers of the committee gathered at the Nupilal complex with an intention to storm the CM's bungalow. However, police personnel stopped them. Later, a member of the committee was taken to the bungalow, but he was denied a meeting with the Chief Minister as he was leaving for New Delhi. He told the members about it and they waited for the Chief Minister to leave his bungalow. As the Chief Minister's convoy passed near the Nupilal complex, the volunteers shouted slogans and threw the leaflets.
Meitei meyam sine yarak kan dama Chief Minister okor ibo bi se amu hana Chief Minister wo ko phamu se akoi thamjage mi ma sidri ngai di ibo bi se suka ta te ai ma bu CM ma bu ino honor to te aluga mangon da masigi akoi miyam se honor to drabani ma so koi honor to te na hai only 3.8 kumba khakta gi leiraba lam se masidai da mi pong khuding ma kunda le ta san ba yari mase schedule le ni hai no protection PBU sing the piri protection se sumai na akoi ge tampak lam se PBU hai bane Masih ada wakan tak ada dana, kangjan ada dana lagi sih. Masih mereka ini musibah nanti mereka ini mud kerja jari hai mana. Mereka ini mud kita dari syaruk putih Kongres, komen je halap tak berapa hai na. Aku batu ke campaign tu, matau kain loh sih.
Three-day conference on history of mathematical sciences kicked off today at the National Institute of Technology, NIT Manipur at Langol. The conference is jointly organized by NIT Manipur and Indian Society for History of Mathematics. ISHM. NIT Director, ISHM President, teaching staff and students of NIT, college professors and students, research scholars among others attended the first day of the conference today. 17 abstract talkers and 57 abstract participants from the state and the country will present paper on their research works. Discussion will be also held on how to teach mathematics in an interesting way to the students and how to make it popular.
History of mathematics ki maramda mayamda hena khanganba mapandagi lakpa field singchida expert oiraba yamna maming chalaba mi singa aikoi sida leiba research tawkhalaiba kangbu singa interact tawduna explore tawba yaba area kari lei ade kari development tawba yani haibana singba makha taba waki adugi discussion gi ama mathematics si popularize oiraktriba sigi maramse mathematics ta angang singjina kiba phorokoi mowong ama lakpani ada maruina madu kihanba natraga madudadi hainahan ba haibase oja singi contribution chauna leidoini hena popularize oina ba kari tawba ya bage haibasu khana naina basida dum khara discussion khara soidana tawgani.
Kangleipa Consumer Affairs Association, formed by IPSA and KSAU, today distributed about 1,000 litres of petrol to staffs of Jenims, RIM school vans and media persons at the KSA office at Tidim Road. The volunteers of the association seized the petrol from Mantripukri area while some persons were selling them at a higher rate, taking advantage of the economic blockade called by the United Naga Council UNC. Kakwa will distribute petrol on Manipur University campus tomorrow. In a press release, convener L. Ratan said staff and students of Manipur University can collect fuel by showing their ID cards.
Yantoliba thau singa si akhoi maroina lebak myam gidam ta ahin nudin tumba saba khangdana didi to biriba press media Jenims Rims school van hairiba singba jingda khoni yanthokjai khoi kakwana matung tarakpa khudimakta jo phagalapa khudimakta jo lebak myamda ahongba mamanda yanthokjagani aduga iroinana makha tarakpa drive akhoina lepa leitana kakwa gi volunteer singna thongna hanba leitana makha tana sadagani sida niyong kwaina black market toromba niyong kwaina thabak torom khudimakti kakwa gi volunteer sab sana thingnagani haibasi kakwa gi saide phungdokjai.
Meanwhile, people appreciated the steps taken by Kakwa. They also appealed to the association to continue their efforts to help the people in such situations.
Yam the meeting Jawa, people of the ladies, my Lord Pokong, as Yam Masi Mam Taganam Tokpa, Hoi side, Yam Tagasari low lap, missing in Rakta Johaita, Masiam Pokong Tangni, Masimakatana, Masia Hoi. Government the way Kaya Pivia Mo Madagua, Masimakata and Satavanga Magadi, Masia Papa Kongtang, or the Nokoi Mam, the Sigum Bazingsi, Matok Tam Directana, Hoyawabazing, Sikamaki, Kokpa Yagani have it Hazabatamse.
I am Harabo Paude, I did how little Amada Sani Yankayona, Hanzarure, KSNS Might opposite the ID, Namkai and the Tagatsari.
Hectic preparations are going on in Imphal area and Hapta Kangjibung for the Sangai festival, which is beginning from the 21st of this month. Footpaths and road dividers in Imphal area are being painted and Sanjanthong is being cleaned using Manipur Fire Service water cannon. Sources from Manipur Tourism Department said 4 delegates from Japan and 8 delegates from Myanmar will attend the opening day. An exclusive pavilion of Thailand, Forest Department's Ecotourism Park and a planetarium for children will be opened in this year's edition of the festival. Barcode will be included in the ticket to avoid repeated use of the tickets. A total of 324 stalls including 175 commercial stalls, 50 food stalls, 43 stalls of different departments and 56 international stalls will be opened at the festival. A team of Thobal District Police Commando arrested an active cadre of UNLF during search operation at Thobal Bazaar on the 17th of this month. PRO Police Department in a press release said the cadre is identified as Ilangbam Bisorjit, alias Bisho, alias Tompok Maitei, 26 years, son of late E. Samu Maitei of Khangabok Part 1, Khulakpam Laikai. A case has been registered at Thobal Police Station. A suspected cadre of Thadao People's Liberation Army (TPLA) was injured in an encounter around 9:30 this morning. He succumbed to his injury in Imphal Hospital around 2:30 p.m. The encounter between 38 Assam Rifles and suspected cadre of Thadao People's Liberation Army (TPLA) occurred at New Mongjang village under Gamnom Saparmaina police station in Senapati district. One rifle was recovered from the slain TPLA cadre. The body has been deposited at RIMS morgue. Let's take a small commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News.
Shanghai Festival 2016 ga mari lainana Manipur Tourism Department amadi ICCR gi tengmang makhada Anti Theatre Manipur na sinjalang jedone Asian Theatre Festival 2016 Asia gi masak nairaba theatre group kya ga loinana airport road ta leiba Anti Theatre Manipur gi hongnem sangda pangthok chargani.
Beneath 100 meters from the Earth's surface, naturally filtered through saline stones, pure, clean and healthy water.
UNESCO School, Common Zone 3. Announcement. The school management is pleased to announce the joining of Mrs. Taurangbam Ongbi Rita Nancy in the capacity of headmistress from 15th December 2016. She is the senior-most teacher in the Little Flower School, Imphal, having more than 35 years of considerable experience in handling classes from pre-nursery to secondary level. Announced by the school management.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. BJP Manipur Pradesh spokesperson Okram Joy has alleged that as the Manipur Assembly has failed to discharge its duties properly, ministers and MLAs are doing whatever they wish to do. Speaking at a poster campaign organized by BJP Langthabal Mandal in Langthabal, Okram Joy maintained that Manipur has witnessed no change since it merged with India. He expressed the hope that a big change will be seen after the demonetization initiated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He said the people will suffer for some time in order to achieve a better change. He urged the people to bear the inconveniences to bring a good change in Manipur. He also asked the people not to vote for corrupt politicians in the upcoming assembly elections.
भारत की चाहिए उपमातो की शासन दा भारत से पूरा टोटल चेंज में ओन बगी राजनीति तांकक्षी ऐको हम पुथेन रिया दबो हनकी नरेंद्र मोदी की हम तेन द मतम से दी भारत से पूरा टोटल चेंज में के ओन बदो बना आई वंडर उई मदो बना उई मणिपुर की दिसिंग में समापन निफुगा तारीख की भारत प्रदेश की मनिंग तंबा में से मणिपुर न भारत की सरकार में हुए बदगी न ऐसी फावदा मणिपुर आमुक्तंग मवोंग ताना वोन बगी तांकक्षी कोई फंगी दे.
Flood Victims Demand Committee warned of agitation against non-disbursement of relief fund promised by the state government on time. A sit-in was staged under the aegis of the committee at Chandil headquarters, DC Lamkhai. It may be mentioned that houses, paddy fields, among others, were destroyed by flood in August last year at Chandil block, Chakpikarong, Machi and Teknokpal. The government last year promised a sum of rupees 4 crore 29 lakh 97,500 to the flood affected by October this year. President of BJP Mahila Morcha Mayang Imphal Mandal, his name Sushila, decried the allegation made by executive member of Manipur State Mahila Congress Committee K.H. Achobi that BJP workers threatened Jerome Gambhi of Mayang Imphal, Thana Awang Lekai. Speaking to media persons today, Haisnam Susila clarified that names of 4 living persons were removed after a complaint was made to the returning officer that they were dead, while names of 6 persons were removed after they were found underage in their Aadhaar cards. She said after verification of their certificates, they were found eligible.
Siri Sirong Gambinina, Ngasi Sahi Sudi Haidana Kakbiriba, Mio Taru Kakbiriba, Sumaina, Mayang Imphal Kendragi Manungda, Laibiriba, Praja, Kudimak Ngasi. sahi suba sudaba check tawbiu check tawraba matungda kakthar piba matamda akhoisu yajagani aduga sumna khaki BJP gi mioi mal taruktana kakpiraga aduga leibiriba praja mayamna loinamak check tawbiraba matungda sahi sudabai kalak pai baje check tawbiu tawbidaba taragadi ngasi date 15 da tawgiba hearing do amuka postpone tawbiu haina Bharatiya Janata Party Mahila Morcha appeal tawjari.
The bank of Imphal River has collapsed at a stretch of at least 100 meters at Chabung Company, Sapa Mamang in Imayang, Imphal. The retaining wall of the river is not yet even 1.5 years old. The lack of quality of the retaining wall and the sudden opening of the gate of Ithai Barrage caused the collapse of the bank. People living in the area have voiced their concern as it will affect their communication if the authority does not repair them immediately.
Masi jaga sida nate ekhoi gi sangbaji siga chap chap manaba jaga sida ekhoi mafum ahum mari je ekhoi ji namtharaga leiri aduna mari leinaba department na masi yam thuna thubu matamda mieng changbi dragadi leiri ba khunjang sida ekhoi transportation ekhoi phauna da bhaibedo oiraga nongju tha laktri mamangda masi loiselauda ba taragadi masina manga dori bisni masigi khudong masida ekhoi namghai gi ba kaigum kai gi ba taragadi ekhoi sigi makhada leiriba khun kokchai upopi paupidek thana awang lekai manipur tangkhai amadi masina dum ising.
As part of the 63rd All India Cooperative Week Celebration 2016, a seminar on the theme Role of Cooperative in Sustainable Development and Growth was held today at the Conference Hall of Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited at All Assembly Road. Dr. L. Nabachandra Singh, Professor and HOD of Agronomy of CAU, and K.H. Thomas Singh, former DRCS, spoke on technology adoption by cooperatives. Various aspects of technology development and prospect of new technology adoption at cooperative sector was discussed at this seminar. B.B. Sharma, Commissioner Corporation, ICM, Chairman L. Tombi Pisak, and A. Subhas, Managing Director, MSCB, were among present at the event. AMZU President Wanghimcha Samjai stated that the lottery to drive fund for journalist corpus fund organized by All Manipur Working Journalists Union will be held on November 20, but there will be changes in the venue and the prize money of the lottery. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club, he said the lottery will be held at Manipur Press Club as there is polo tournament at Mapal Kangjebung. He also said there will be changes in the prize money as the price of the tickets could not be recovered due to the demonetization and UNC's economic blockade. The first prize has been reduced to rupees 20 lakh from 25 lakh, second prize 10 lakh, third prize 5 lakh, fourth prize 4 lakh rupees.
Hujik lepa ki oiriba yamna koi tangdu leita da basida koina paumi singa sina pau ju khomna khomna akoi lottery sigi ticket johonba ticket khomba mayam sigida awaba achu mayokna bam leibudagi akoi thamjekhiba akoi first prize second prize third prize akoi fourth prize aduga aroiba akoi 10 prizes da kitang akoi ahom kitang leire hana ticket lobi khiba pujen saurba saurabi puna mongna su ticket singa se akoi Manipur Press Club counter lakpiraganda akoi pet tobiragana mapung phaba lottery ama ohenbiu aduga paumi singbu nungsibiu.
69 CRPF Battalion Mantripukri bagged the Best Administered Battalion and Best Cost Effective and Financial Discipline Unit Awards. A function was held at 69 Battalion CRPF campus under IG CRPF Manipur and Nagaland sector to celebrate the success. Manipur and Nagaland sector IGP K. Vijay Kumar presented the Best Administered Battalion and Best Cost Effective and Financial Discipline Unit trophy to officiating Commandant of 69 Battalion K. Noren Singh. Special duty medals were also presented to CRPF personnel at the event. Health Services Director in a press note appealed to the winners of the Healthy Baby Show competition of Imphal East held on October 14 to participate in the state-level Healthy Baby Show competition to be held tomorrow at Directorate of Health Services, Lamphel. Universal Children's Day and ICDS Week Celebration 2016 concluded today at Wanghai Lorembam Laikai. Prizes were distributed to the winners of the quiz and rhymes competitions. The celebration was organized by Community Food and Nutrition Extension Unit, Ministry of Women and Child Development, Government of India and ICDS Project Imphal City, Department of Social Welfare. The first shooting range at a school in the Northeast India was opened today at Blossom School at Changangai in Uchekon. It may be mentioned that the schools, colleges and universities in the Northeast have not yet set up shooting range, even though shooting is an important event in the Olympic Games. Trainers from Manipur Rifle Association and Sports Authority of India will train around 50 students of the school. A shooting competition for shooters who will take part in the 60th National Championship to be held in Pune from December 12 to 26 will be held at the newly opened range. Neroka FC Sangakpham have entered the final of the 11th Manipur State League. In the winner bracket match of the double elimination round played today at Khuman Lampak Main Stadium, Neroka FC Sangakpham trounced Nako Nampul Mapal 4-1 to book a berth in the final. Neroka FC's S. Subhas netted 2 goals in the 64th and 91 minute. KSI Shmalem Ganba and M. Govind scored 1 goal each in the 36th and 89 minute. T.H. Madhumangol scored the lone goal for Nako Nampul Mapal in the 79th minute. FC Zalen Sadar Hills will play Aim Khabam Lamkhai in the loser bracket match of the double elimination round tomorrow. Oinam Kendra Kankut entered the semis of the Hunger Marches Kendra Wise above 50 and 60 years League Cum Knockout Kang tournament. In the second quarter final match played today, Oinam Kendra Kankut dressed Thongju Kendra Kankut 19-9. 9 Kankuts are taking part in the tournament organized by Ibudho Moirang Pokpok Kang Committee. The third quarters will be played between Kaisamthong Kendra Kankut and Nambol Kendra Kankut tomorrow. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. People queue up for petrol since last evening. Chaotic situation witnessed at PCTC after the oil depot suddenly shuts down. More oil tankers, trucks with food and essential items are expected to arrive in Imphal tonight. Publishers, journalists and persons working in print media held sit-in at Kisampat. And Neroka FC Sangakpham enters the final of the 11th Manipur State League.